So here I am sitting in Richmond, which is a short distance away from Berkeley, I should say. In English it would be Berkeley, but Berkeley Marine Center, near to Berkeley Marina. Having had to move here because I've turned up positive with COVID, and it was felt best that I keep away from the yard and the workers, quite a few of whom sadly are unvaccinated, so they want the yard to keep working. And therefore I was too much of a risk. I had to get out. So here I am in Richmond. Found a little apartment here with cooking facilities and ensuite, so totally self-contained, so that I can be here isolating basically until I turn negative on testing COVID, probably in a couple of days' time. I'm actually feeling not too bad. It's I thought I just had a bad cold. I was convinced I just had a bad cold. A bit of a pretty runny nose in the daytime, no problem at night time, and just feeling very tired a lot of the time, happy to get to bed and get lots of sleep. And then prior to giving a talk on Wednesday, I thought I'd better just check, just to make sure, because I couldn't go to a meeting with a load of people there without checking that I did not have COVID. And amazingly, instantly, the test came up with a positive result. So rather quickly I had to get myself away from there and find this place to get to. It's working out fine. Anyway, I just wanted to talk a little bit about my my September boat show, successful pickups of things there. One thing that I was able to get, and I was very happy to be able to do, was get a Mastervolt Combi Master, another shore charger inverter to replace the one that had just packed up before I left. Having just upgraded all the systems connected to it, suddenly the main item came down and was irreparable. So I was really pleased when Andy Parker managed to locate one for me, because I needed a European 230 volt one, not a 115, 110 volt one as you would get here in the States. So that fitted beautifully into my suitcase, actually, my small suitcase. I managed to have enough space around it to pack it gently, bubble wrap and clothing, and in fact I used my boots on either side as well to make sure that putting it through the hold was not going to cause a problem. And it survived fine. I protected it. So that was really good. I'm going to try and show you. Oops, wrong thing. We got some turkeys there. Okay, let's see whether I can get the correct one, which was, where was that? To show you what I was trying to show you. Here we go. Okay, that's my, there's my shore charger, or it will be when I get it to show you, if I can get my iPad here. I'm having a bit of trouble negotiating, hopefully this is correct. Yeah, so here we've got my shore charger in position in the boat, but with the lower casing off, of course, because it's been put in place and dealt with by Phil, who's very good, who is helping with all the electrics work on board the boat now that I'm back. The other good thing that I got hold of was, see if I can organise that, which I probably won't. Where are we? Yeah, we're going to get that in a moment. Was another shower pump. I was very lucky that I was able to get a new one given to me very kindly by David Gray of Xylem, a Jabsco shower pump. It's really good that they've got a new system whereby there's no filter to get clogged up with the hair and whatever gunge there is in your shower water when you try to get rid of it. It goes straight through. See again whether I can show you that photo without having too much of a problem here. There we go. Okay, so that's the new pump, and see, it goes straight through. The water goes straight through. Really well designed now. No clogging up possible of the pump due to anything that gets into the shower water on the way out. So, in fact, David very kindly met up with me on my way to Heathrow, causing me a slight problem in the end because he got caught up on the motorway and there was a lorry burning on the motorway and caused a massive hold-up for over an hour. In fact, the flight people told me that 2 of their attendants couldn't make the flight because they were in the same traffic jam. I just got in together with David to receive the pump from him, which he'd kindly sourced for me because there was none available, and then suddenly one appeared and he said, oh, I've got one, quick, we can get it to you before you go to the airport. So I got the pump and I just managed to make my flight as a result of the delay, as a result of which, unfortunately, I left a bag behind, my handbag with all my vital bits and pieces in it. So nothing is straightforward, nothing works smoothly, it seems. So there we go. So that was a pump that I've got with me ready for going in place into the shower. So hopefully my shower outlet will work well once that shower pump has been replaced. We have yet to see. Another thing that hopefully Phil can help me with here in, back in the marina when I get rid of this COVID and get back to the boat. Okay, and then the other thing that I picked up again on that last day to the airport, I stayed overnight in Royston in Hertfordshire, north of London, in order to get to IMP and pick up some Ronstan blocks for the mast base. The blocks there are 13 years old, looking pretty worn, having been around the world a few times, 3.5 times to be exact. And so I've got some of those to take back. I've got them with me on the boat, waiting to be replaced. What else to report? Oh yeah, the oil sensor switch, of course, has been replaced. Well, hasn't been replaced. I've got a new one. So hopefully that will stop all the screaming. I'm trying to find the picture of that again. That will stop all the screaming, faulty screaming of the, here we go, of the oil sensor, wrongly thinking that I've got no oil in the system. So there we go, a little tiny switch for the oil sensor system on the Yanmar motor in the boat, which will hopefully, when it's replaced, stop that problem from occurring again. And I think that's probably it. Finally, yep, I think that's about it for the moment. This COVID of mine is not proving too much of a problem, but I am having to isolate. I can't afford to be back in the Marine Center at my boat around, with the yard workers, unvaccinated yard workers and other people around me, having any problem of possibly catching COVID from me. So I'm having to wait for 2 days in succession, 2 days apart, tests taken 2 days apart, both showing negative before I can return. Hopefully not too many days' time. I'll take one of those, and then if it's negative, I can take another one 2 days later. So there we go. Quite a long report here, but all I have to do now is get rid of this COVID, and then I'll be back on the boat with Phil and other people. Oh, another thing that was happening in my absence, of course, is that some nice repair work to the gel and the side of the boat where it got damaged have been repaired by Bob. He looked as though he's doing a really lovely job on the boat, so she'll be looking spick and span. And what else? Yeah, still waiting to get my air vent replaced from the knockdown that got taken away, and it's still waiting to get replaced. All in good time. Get rid of this COVID, and then we'll be back on the boat and get everything done. Okay, bye for now. Thanks very much for watching, and do remember to hit that subscribe button if you haven't done already, and then you'll get notified of any more email, of the next email that I post, which will be quite soon, about the work being done. Thanks a lot. Cheers for now. Bye.